the economy now is different from the economy then. I had a fairly small wedding and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, but there are certain things that I would definitely not be doing again if I were to have another wedding in 2024. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amaka and I got married last year, September 2023, and it's been say 6 months since I got married, and it has been bliss. So I decided to make a video talking about the things that I would have done differently if I were to be getting married again in 2024. So heads up, this is going to be things I regret doing, things I would have done differently, and things that I will still be doing again and again because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And if you're planning your wedding, you're planning your what's it called, anniversary, and it's getting calm down, take a deep breath and watch this video. Hi, so it is no news that I got married in September of last year, 2023, and it's been roughly 6 months since I have been married. In fact, I have spent 6 months in marriage, and I see a lot of people who are planning their weddings and, you know, just running around preparations and all of that. I see them making a lot of decisions. I mean, it's exciting, right? I was excited too at my own time. During my own time. I don't know, English is failing me now, but yeah, you get what I mean. Anyways, I just want to say that a lot of decisions that you're taking now, a lot of things that you like, things that you're excited about now, that when it happens during your wedding, you might not really be as excited about them 10 years into your marriage, 6 years after your marriage, or even as short as my own, 6 months into your marriage. It's funny, Abby. Calm down. So in this video, like I said before, I'm going to be talking about the things that I would do differently if I were to be getting married again in 2024. Lego. The first thing that I would do differently is I would make my wedding smaller. Note, I had a small wedding, like a fairly small wedding, but I will make it even smaller. Why would I do so? Guy, I came, like, right now, I realized that a lot of the things that I did, the money that was spent, how big my wedding was as a result of the fact that I wanted to please my parents. I wanted to please, you know, my husband's parents. Like, we wanted to please our parents, okay? We had our wedding in the East. So, I mean, if you're from the East and you're watching this video, you understand what it's like. So our parents want to invite their friends, you know, relatives that you probably have never even met in your whole life. They would all attend your wedding, and should I say it, most of them will not give you gifts. So what are you getting from it? Anyways, I got a few gifts, okay, but I know that there are people, I know some people who did not get gifts from these are people that from the number of people who attended their wedding. Let's say 100 people attended, they got gifts from like 20 people. So what happens to the remaining 80? You came to eat rice and go, just like that. So like I was saying, I really would have wanted to make my wedding smaller. I always wanted, you know, few friends. Like, when I say friends, close friends, not people who I know from office, or close friends. Even if it's 3 people I know, that kind of wedding. Do you understand? We'll go out, have dinner, that sort of thing, as calm and as collected as that, so that when I think back and I think of my wedding, I'll have thoughts of, oh, I spent it with, you know, people who were dear to my heart. And now remember that maybe while I was dancing, somebody in the audience, I mean in the crowd, wasn't really, you know, smiling, and then I was wondering, has this person eaten rice? You get it. Now let's get down to business. I would have ensured, when I say ensured, even if it meant booking a pre-session for certain vendors, just to ensure that these people know what they are doing before, you know, I actually pay them for that wedding service. I would have done that. Because certain vendors that I use, how do you say disappointed in your language? because these people flawed me. I'm just going to give you an example. My hairstyle. So I gave her, this was months before my wedding. I sent her a picture for the sake of not embarrassing her or anything like that. I'm not going to mention, like tag her or anything, but she knows herself. So I'm not saying this behind her back. So months ahead of time, I sent her the hairstyle that I wanted to do. Okay. So I asked, because I mean that's what you should do. Do you know how can you do this? Can you achieve this? I literally, in fact, she walked me through, oh, this is the hair you buy, those kind of details. Now, mind you, I found her through Instagram. I did not, on her page, I never really saw her, I've not seen her do that type of hairstyle with anyone. Like, she had never posted that, oh, she had done that hairstyle. I think I'm just going to be dropping a picture of the hair that I carried for my wedding, like the hair that I had on my wedding. I'll just drop it on the screen somewhere so you guys will see. So I've never really seen her have this hairstyle on her page, but she guaranteed me, that she could do it. Asked her how much. We negotiated and we agreed at a particular price. Fast forward to the day before my wedding, I go to her salon so that, we can start the process. If you're watching me from anywhere that is not Nigeria, that's how it's done. I know abroad, your hairstylist will come and meet you that morning and then you start all of that. In my own case, I had to go to her salon a day before the wedding. So I went there and she, had me in cornrows. So that, and I think, yeah, she fixed because I used the wig. So she put the wig on, she fixed it for me, and then she was supposed to come to my hotel room the next morning to do the styling, the actual styling, okay? So that's what happened. The next day when she came to my hotel, this, mind you, when I said the next day, I mean my wedding day. She came to the hotel room. By this time, my makeup was already done, the makeup artist was done, and it was time for her to start. And I noticed that she did not know what she was doing. When somebody, she kept touching my hair. She was busy, but there was no progress. Do you get what I mean? So at a point, everyone was calling me, the time was ticking. What's going on? Are you not done with the hair? What? And at this point, I was like, why are we not making any progress? Do you know what you're doing? That was where I figured out that she honestly did not know what she was doing. I lost it. I was livid. It did not make any sense. But because, it's my wedding day, I was trying to protect my energy. I didn't want to, start the day angry, because definitely it was going to show in the pictures I would take and all of that. In fact, I'm going to still attach a video, because I did my wedding vlog video. I'm going to attach a video of my face by the time they were, trying to put the gele on me. The gele is what we call hair tie. So they were trying to put it on me for me to go downstairs and quickly take pictures. They were thinking that I was done with my hair, but at this time we just had to put the gele on so I can just go and take the pictures, because the hairstylist fumbled. You guys can see that my face, I was trying to mask the anger and the disappointment that I was feeling. That's a story for another day. Imagine that I booked a session, I told her, you just have to show me something exactly, something like this that you've done before. And please, you guys, from the pictures I've shown you, that hairstyle is not something that is out of this world, okay? It's not something that she would say, oh, I've never, this is something you invented. This is something that I've never seen before. Talking about it now is getting me so riled up. Let's move on to the next subject. So the third point, I know that a lot of people are not going to agree with me on this, but it's my opinion, okay? You have your own opinion, and heck, my opinion might even change 3 years from now, but at this point, today, this is my opinion. While filming this video, and here it is. Hire an event planner, but make sure that you supervise the activities of your event planner. I know it's giving trust issues, but yes. If you work hard for your money, please, if you know that your daddy is not Aliko Dango, if you know you get, please hire an event planner, but monitor what is going on. If not, you have a lot of sad tales to tell, especially if it's an event plan. Like if you're lucky, let me put that, the caveat. If you're lucky and you get somebody who is not, you get the gist, okay? So every single, why am I saying this? I would definitely give you an example from what happened during my wedding. So for my wedding, there were some vendors that we took care of. When I say took care of, we booked them by ourselves. I and my husband, we did not book them through the event planner. However, there were some vendors that we booked through the event planner. So the decor was part of the, I don't know who's honing in my background. If you're hearing it, please ignore it. The decor guy was one of the vendors that we booked through the event planner. A night to my wedding, which is the time frame that they usually get the decor done in the hall. Apparently, thankfully again, the hall we were using is the event hall for the hotel that we were lodged in. So that night, my husband went to check, just walk around, breeze through, see what was happening, see what's going on, just feel good about the fact that, oh boy, he was getting married. So walking into the hall, he realized that the stage, quote unquote, because I and my husband, we had a sweetheart table. That's what it's called. Like when you and your husband sit together and then, the rest of your guests sit on their own. So I and my husband, the place we're supposed to sit in Nigeria, usually, the common name I can use to explain is stage. So the stage, the decor they were doing there, it was giving 2002. Do you get? It was giving Native Doctor Shrine, because these people literally use different colors of fabric, and that was not what we agreed. That was not what we talked about. From the way I'm sounding, you will even know that I'm the type of bride who will tell you, like, I will literally send you pictures. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want. All of that. So I was assured to the T that I'll get the things that I want, and payment was made. Only for my husband to go there and he was seeing things that were so imagine he didn't walk into that hall. So we would have come on my wedding day, walked into the hall, because I wouldn't, honestly, as a bride, I do not have a business being in the hall until it's time for my reception, because I'm busy, I'm everywhere, it's my day. So imagine my husband didn't walk into that hall and, had the opportunity to see the hazard that they were putting up. Because that was an emotional hazard waiting to happen. An emotional accident, waiting to happen. What would have happened? Okay, see what I'm talking about? Get an event planner, but monitor. Because as he was walking into that hall, there was an event coordinator that was in the hall supervising what the decor guy was doing. And this event coordinator did not think that what he was doing was crap. You get my point now? I don't need to talk too much. Let's go to the next point. Listen, and listen good. Do not, I repeat, do not accept any freebies from your vendors, from the event planner. If you can pay for it, pay for it. If you cannot, let it go, okay? This is to guarantee your peace of mind, to guarantee that in the future, somebody won't come and say, after all that I did for you. That's all I'm going to say. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. And last but not the least, sweethearts, by all means, splurge on your honeymoon. If you have the money, spend it. That is the place that I am giving you the freedom. Spend your money. What's that sound again? I'm saying this because it was the absolute best thing that we did. We splurged on our honeymoon. I have a vlog separately about my honeymoon. So, go and look for it. Watch it. Because I had fun. I mean, your honeymoon is the period that you're going, that vacation you're going to. You will never forget it. It's supposed to be the vacation that you would always say, when we went on our honeymoon. And that's the case with I and my husband right now. We are always talking about the experience we had during our honeymoon. And for our honeymoon, we went to Jara Beach Resort. It's in Lagos, Ekpe. And it was absolute bliss. Like, I do not have one regret. And this thing is not ad or anything. This is just a satisfied customer. If I have money tomorrow, the kind of money that I want to splurge with, I am definitely going back to Jara Beach Resort. I just want to be spoiled and pampered and taken care of the way those people took care of I and my husband. Hey, so if I did not carry Bella on that trip, it's God. It's God that did it. But like, you get the gist. Imagine sleeping, and what is lulling you to sleep is the sound of the ocean. Are you feeling me? Are you getting it? You're waking up to the smell of the crisp breeze. So you guys, these are the things that I will do differently, or I will do again, or I will not do. These things that I've talked about. I know you're planning your wedding, or you've not even met your bobo yet. So that's about it. That is my list. Those are the things that I will do differently, I will not do again, or I'll definitely be doing again if I were to have my wedding in 2024. I know that you, as you're watching, you might be planning your wedding, or you're still dreaming about when the wedding will happen, because I did it. God knows I did it. I was already writing down lists. Oh no, this is the type of dress I want to wear. This is not the trap, stuff like that. I did it. So if you're there, sis, stay strong. Stay strong. It will happen, and I'm sure that this particular video is going to be it's going to come in handy for you, and you would enjoy the process. Please, by all means, enjoy your wedding, enjoy the process of planning it. For most people, it's just going to be happening once in their lives, and that's it. Okay, love you guys, remain in God, and God bless you. Bye.